Hey everybody, it's David coming to you today from Batu Caves, a little north of Kuala Lumpur here in Malaysia. And if I look hot and sweaty, I am hot and sweaty. I just got finished walking up 272 stairs and then walking back down 272 stairs, all right? Batu Caves is a really interesting story. I wish I had time to go over all of it with you, but just suffice it to say that a guy discovered these caves, was so impressed with them that he built a Hindu temple right inside the cave up there, which is really pretty cool. My daughter's here filming today, and so I thought I'd give her a chance to kind of pan around so you can see a little bit about what's going on here at Batu Caves. Chapter 7, now how appropriate is this? We're going to be reading about international strategies this week. International strategies. And that's chapter 7 in your text. The discussion board this week talks about globalization. And the term globalization used to be a really, really good thing. But in the past few months, globalization has talked about America first, it's talked about nationalism, it's talked about all those different things. And so when we begin to think about globalism, perhaps it isn't the good positive word it used to be for many of the people that you'll see around, okay? And so that's the discussion board. I want you to talk about globalism, the pluses, the minuses, and those areas that are important today, okay? That's the discussion board. The course project this week is narrowing it down to making recommendations. So you've been building up to this the last few weeks. You've talked about external issues, you've talked about internal issues, you brought up some strategic issues, you brought up some strategic answers to those issues, and now the rubber hits the road. You've got to develop recommendations for your company. And so I want to make sure that you're incredibly specific with these. Don't be general. Generals will get you laughed out of the room in companies today. So make sure that you're very specific in your recommendations, all right? And then your personal journal this week talks about how do you narrow personal objectives? How do you narrow personal opportunities? Too often I think today that people who are looking towards the future have this big broad thing and then they never narrow it down. And so I'm asking you to focus on narrowing down your personal objectives the same way that you're doing it for the company in your strategic plan as well. All right? Hope you have a great week. Totally accessible. Contact me if you need me. Thanks.